Well, so we have some of the stories on the front and back pages of the newspapers, and we start with a daily graphic. Ghana to miss out June 17 digital migration date, and it's as if it's cinema, Cine, local palace.
Well, that's okay. I thought it was French or something.
Yeah, digital migration. We saw it coming almost 3 years ago.
June 17.
No, we set a date 20. Why is that we can't seem to be achieving anything?
And you know, we signed on to a certain treaty that mandates us to migrate by this June 17th. You remember the Kenyan issue where some of the stations went off air?
Even in Tanzania, some of the stations. Tanzania has even met. Tanzania. Ghana is a big country than Tanzania, I believe. Presidential jet catches fire. Well, the picture here doesn't seem to show the jet on fire, but corruption, enemy of progress, according to the PPP, and taxis cut beef in Kumasi. You can see somebody
cutting beef.
You can see somebody's taxi.
That is so unhealthy. Look at the way is it the cab driver or the person loading it? Look at the way they're handling the beef.
Back page, subsidized fertilizer for smallholder farmers this month. And 2 die after drinking Akbatashi bitters. And they died at Gambia, a village near Pristia, after allegedly consuming a locally brewed alcoholic beverage, Akbatashi bitters. And the deceased have been identified as Kujo Obeng, who is 47, and the other only as Ugbolo, 32. Okay, sad event. And 4 others are said to be in critical condition, and it also includes a woman. Okay. Sorry.
You're done?
Yes.
All right, let me do the Ghanaian Times. Front page of the Times, $2 million fraud. Russian defaults compatriots in business deal in Ghana. Presidential jet catches fire. Also, man 70 jailed for defiling girl 5. And Afari Jan ordered to appear before House. So, the district assembly elections were scheduled to come off on the 3rd of March. The date came only that the elections could not come up. Parliament has invited him and he's appearing, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Back page of the Times, government to distribute 180,000 tons of fertilizer to farmers, and also Minister urges early completion of Akrofo landfill site. Comes with Neil Van der Poy, Minister of Deputy Minister of Local Government. Roland.
I guess, I don't know what, this could be the reason why the 2 gentlemen heading Ashanti have been told to get off the list of government ministers. Some point. Very good morning to you, though. Blows.
You said he's your personal friend.
Did I say that?
You said he's your friend.
No, I didn't say that. Blows in NDC over ministers, and we all have presidential jet on fire. A grand package for 10 years, and the back page, Minister blasts lazy Sports Federation, and we also have Legon Titans set for crucial encounter. Baby jet pits Ghana against Philippines, we're told. So those are the stories. So sorry that we can't bring you the slides this morning.
All right, let me do the Chronicle. Front page of the Chronicle. Ghanaians must prepare for harsher economic conditions. Dr. Anthony Akotose is featured there. I want to believe that this is attributed to him, but you can read the details to find out. How zombies killed my son. Deceased mother gives blow-by-blow accounts. I'm sure you remember that story about some military personnel allegedly shooting after beating up, shooting a man as well, Kweku Opon, his name is, shot and killed by some soldiers allegedly. Mother is given account of exactly what happened. You can read the details in the paper. Also, 2 Accra Assemblies fight over boundary. Spintex Road, a tile center of disputes. Back page, are you named Marseille Player of the Month? Marseille Player. How's it pronounced?
Marseille.
Marseille. Okay. Marseille. So now that I've mentioned Ayu, I've got to say a big happy birthday because it's your day today. Fifi Taki. Very close to the Ayu family, and it's your birthday today. Enjoy it to the fullest.
Front page of the Finder. Shoe factory strikes gold. 70,000 orders placed for 2015. 10,000 shoes for pupils to be ready March ending. And we also have police nab 3 suspected robbers. Businesses, industry in Accra suspend strike. And we have NDC full soldiers warn national executives. So those are the stories we have on the front page of the Finder.
Well, that will be it, really. Okay, so there's the Herald newspaper. Front page, sacked Shamating and group from NPP now. Kwabena Japan's 8 pushes as PNC, Ayariga, Alban Babin and others march against party's tribal bigotry today. Oh, so there's a march today, apparently. The PNC's Ayariga, Alban Babin and others that are not mentioned on the front page. All right. Also, Supreme Court fines UT boss. Fort case resumes soon. A new statement shows double colors. Better Tekpe given us bad economy. That's in quote. What is it really about? You'd have to read it. I'm curious about this fine that's been handed down, according to the paper, to the UT boss. I'm trying to look for the story and see if I can share it with you. But until I find it, that will be it for the Herald. Roland.
So that'll be it for the newspapers we have in the studio this morning.
Is it? Okay.
You want to?
Then I have to look for the paper, don't I?
Okay. That'll be it for the newspapers. And please do stay on to have a lot more for you by way of sports. And Baba Tando is just lurking around the corner to give us details. Okay,
but I've got to ask you, Roland, just before we make way for sports, if you were to steal 1 billion Ghana cedis, what would you use it for?
1 billion Ghana cedis?
No.
1 billion?
Yes.
1 million? Are you talking about
a million Ghana cedis.
Oh, I'll put in treasury bills for the first 3 months and see. Yeah, and see how it goes.
Oh, all right. So I listened to a story yesterday about a guy who had defrauded a certain company of this amount. And surprisingly, he bought luxury cars with the money.
You know, charity begins at home. He sees that it's at the top, so it's nice. You know, sometimes.
When I heard the story, I just laughed. I was like, amazing. Okay, so that will be it with us. We'll come up with sports right up to this. So stay with us. You're still watching the AM show.
We'll be right back.